Hi everyone, welcome to 2019. Welcome to the community classroom. Welcome to a new year. For many of you, I have a message, and the message for 2019 is let it go. For many of you, in order to move into your promise and your purpose and your passion, you are going to have to let go of many things from 2018. You're going to have to let go of many things from even prior to 2018. Some of you are going to have to let go of things from 1960, 1950, the 1970s, 1980s. You're going to have to let those things from yesteryear go because many of those things have been holding you back. They've been holding you down. They've been keeping you shackled. And many of you are going to have to let so many things go to free up space in your life, to get that shackle, get that weight off of your back. In order to move forward, there is a lot of baggage that you're going to have to let go of. Some of it is basically personal habits for many people. Some of it's food choices. Some of it's, bodily health dynamics. Some of it is, physical and mental health issues that people need to heal from. Some of the things that have caused problems with careers, some of you are going to have to let careers go in order to move forward. Some of you are going to have to let people in your social life go in order for you to move forward. You're going to have to let some things in your home life go in order for you to move forward. Some of those romantic partners that have been in and out of your life, some of them you're going to have to let go. Some of those friends who are not quite friends, you may have to let them go in order for you to move forward. Some of those jobs that you have, some of those family histories that you have, some of those family histories involve things like abuse, whether we're talking about abuse of a person, whether we're talking about substance abuse. Some of you are going to have to let some of those family histories go, whether you were the abuser or whether you were the one who was being abused. You're going to have to leave abuse in the past in order to move forward into the future and your promise. Some of you are shackled by comparing yourselves to other people. You're going to have to let that go. There is no other you. There is no comparison. There really is no contrast. Some of you are shackled by shame, and people will try to manipulate you by keeping you shackled with shame. And some of that shame is from things that are natural life events, like having a child. For some people, it's a relationship didn't work and you had to get a divorce. For some of you, it's an illness. Some of you have a criminal case. For some of you had domestic violence situations. Some of you lost a job, you lost a home, you lost family members, you had a setback. And many people will try to keep you in the bondage of shame related to those things. If you're going to move forward, you have to let that shame that people are trying to put on you, you have to let it go. You have to leave it back in 2018 where it belongs, or whatever year it came up in, you have to let it go. If you are going to heal and move forward, many things you're going to have to let go of. What happens sometimes is that people want to fill their lives up with good things, but sometimes they won't let go of the things that don't serve them well anymore in order to create room for those new things. It's like constantly buying things, clothing, and never getting rid of the things that are in your closet. Eventually, the closet is going to be overwhelmed and there will be no room for anything new. This can also apply to people. You might be so surrounded by negative people, sabotaging people, unhealthy people, that there is no room that you have made for a healthy person to come into your life. And it doesn't matter whether we're talking about healthy friends, healthy coworkers, healthy romantic partners. For many people, one of the things that they are going to have to let go of is this thing called counterfeit. Sometimes people are holding on to counterfeit when the real goal passes them by. They actually let the real goal pass them by because they are holding on to counterfeit. It's not the real thing. It's not authentic. Whether we're talking about a relationship, whether we're talking about a job, it doesn't matter. Sometimes people are holding on to this counterfeit, meaning it's a fake thing. It's not the real thing. It's not going to be the best thing in your life. And sometimes people will let those things that are edifying, those things that will be wholesome and facilitate their happiness, they will let those things walk by while they are mired in the muck of yesterday. They are mired in the muck of things that are not helpful to them in the least bit. As a matter of fact, many of the things that people hold on to oftentimes it's a safety net. They believe it's a safety net. They believe that they can't let go. They try to tie a knot at the end of the rope when they get to the end of that rope and hang on, when many times they need to just let go. And so for many of you, that whole idea of letting go may be very, very difficult. But if you do not let go of some of those things, many of those things that didn't serve you, you will never have that promise. You will never find that potential. You will never realize your total passion in life, because you'll be distracted by those things that are taking your focus away from your promise, your passion, and your potential. You will not be in touch with your purpose if you stay stuck in things that shackle you to yesterday, that did not help you, those things that kept you stuck and kept you held down. Many people need to start focusing more on themselves and letting go of this need to focus on everyone else. Some people need to let go of being a perpetual giver and learn how to receive. Some people don't know how to receive. They know how to give, but they don't know how to receive. And nobody loves a giver in this world more than a taker. And so many people will have to learn how to edify themselves and uplift themselves and only tolerate that which is going to be good for them. Some people are going to have to let go of being miserable, of being stuck in misery, and start to move in a direction of doing only that which brings them joy. And so many people are going to have to let go of sabotage, not only sabotage from other people, but self-sabotage. Many people are going to have to let go of relationships that do not serve them in terms of reciprocity, where they are completely giving, or for some of you, it may be that you are the taker. But in order for you to be full in life, many of you are going to have to learn some balance. You're going to have to let go of those unbalanced situations. You're going to have to let go of those situations that do not bring you peace in your life, that are not uplifting. You're going to have to let go of some of those thoughts that occupy your mind about your potential. Some people are going to have to let go of a lot of self-defeating thoughts. They don't serve them. They don't push them forward. They're going to have to let go of those thoughts that constantly say you're not good enough. Those constant thoughts that tell you that you can't do something. Those constant thoughts that tell you that you haven't come far enough, or that you don't deserve something. In order to get what you actually deserve and what you have the potential to use in this life and benefit from, you're going to have to let go of some of that self-defeating stuff, some of that self-defeating language that holds you back, that binds you, that ties you to the past. In order to move into your future, many of you are going to have to figure out what it is that you have to let go. And for many of you, when you just let it go, the freedom that is going to come from that is going to be so empowering. Remember, knowledge is power, but knowledge without action is an empty endeavor. Take care and see you soon.